Well guys, here we are, another beautiful day, and another beautiful part 7 of the garage renovation series, the tool room. I'm not 100% sure how much video I'm going to get shot today because my neighbor's got his stereo going, so of course without getting YouTube copyrights left, right and center, I'm going to have to probably do voiceovers or not shoot at all. Well, in part 6 you've seen us do, the framing of the wall here for the air compressor room, do the roof rafters, get them all up there, secured, cut, all that good stuff. Currently, what I'm going to do now is square up this wall, make sure she's all plumb level true where she needs to be. Probably end up fastening this wall here. I got a perfectly good nailing edge right along here that I can throw some nails into, as well as making sure she's true level this way as well as this way. Once that's done, I can square up this wall here, making sure she's not leaning or angle wise or whatever. And she's gonna probably fall somewhere right about where she's setting now, so I'll have to put a nailing edge in here and figure out a way to secure all these 2x4s to a nailing edge. Pretty much once that's done, a guy could probably throw his baffle stops up there, the Dura vents up in the attic there, and then he could probably start throwing a couple of nailing edges along here for the OSB every 4 feet or so. And then pretty much once that's done, you could probably start running the wiring and then throw the vapor barrier up. Now that's a little bit ambitious. I'm not sure if all that's going to get done in 7 or if it's going to have to wait till 8. But yeah, I'll film as much as I can in real life, and for what I can't, I'll have to do voiceovers and make do with what we got. So here we go, part 7 of the garage renovation series. Well guys, here we go, just to give you a bit of a rundown here. Of course, my neighbor has his stereo off for a minute, so I'm going to take this chance to do a bit of a check-in. So pretty much what I done is I squared up these walls, got everything secured in place, nailed together and all that. Put the nailing edges in this wall for this corner, as well as secured this back, edge to the wall itself. I started cutting nailing edges for the OSB and both corners, right and left here, as well as this one here. I just have to when I get going here with the air nailer, nail them all into place. Pretty much then I went on to putting in little bracing here, if you will, nailing edges for the OSB to sit on the outside of the wall, because I don't entirely trust the OSB to hook and sit on the studs without settling. So this way, I've got bracing now every, whatever it is, 4 by 3 feet, going all the way around. Not sure if I'm going to add any bracing on that wall or not. Same with over here. However, I ran into a bit of a pinch. I've run out of 2x4s. I was hoping to have enough, but it looks like I am 4 short. I would have been 8 short. However, I raided my stash that I had of 2x4s that I had tucked kind of up there on the wood rack. So I'm going to break down and have to make me a run out to the lumber yard, because I really don't want to tear into my 12-footers here and use them for short pieces if I don't have to. But so far guys, the build's going well. Just a matter of a couple little things, a little bit of a snag with some lumber, and yeah. So yeah, we'll get our, so we're gonna get our wood and then probably get back at her. Well guys, got back a little bit ago with the 2x4s here. Of course, if you're gonna drive across town for 2 2x4s, you might as well drive across town for 14. Yeah, I know 14 is probably 10 too many, but I'd rather have 10 too many than be one short. Of course, this will not be a waste of 2x4s, nor will I be hanging on to them for more than probably another couple of weeks, because, well, this is just the tool room part of the garage reno. The next part is the shop part, you know, the garage itself. So, if anything, I'll be needing another 14 2x4s to finish that. Of course, the next part would be a little more simpler. There'll be more plumbing involved and probably equal amount of electrical, but there'll be virtually no framing, as in framing walls. There'll be a bit of ceiling stuff and that, and insulation and vapor barrier, but you know, all in all, that's pretty much it for that. But gonna get set up again here, guys, because, well, I want to run the remaining of the braces for the roof there, and then we'll see how she goes. You might actually start to run a little bit of electrical after this, but we'll kind of see how she goes and where we're sitting for time-wise. Okay, guys, so of course, been at her a little while here now. Pretty much done my bracing that I need to do. I might, just for kicks, throw another one right there. It don't need to be there, but it never hurts to have an extra bracing or two. But right now, she's looking fairly well, fairly good. Everything's braced where she needs to be for nailing edges and stuff like that. Of course, still gotta put in, you know, the corner ones in there, the corner ones in the air compressor room, and the corner one there, of course, for the air compressor wall, you know. I might, just for kicks, throw, like I said, one right there just to continue off the strand, just to have something to nail at too, because that is a 4x whatever that's going to be, 4x8 or so sheet of OSB that'll be hanging above your head there, so it wouldn't hurt to have an extra brace in that, just to keep it from bowing, even though it will be nailed you know, along here as well as along there, then along that edge right there. But hey, like I said, you know, I got the scrappies and I got the 2x4s right now to use them up, so I might as well do it. But guys, like I said, she's coming along fairly well. It's amazing what you can get done when the weather is cooperating with you and you're you know, kind of in that zone, if you will, to get her done. Probably in the next couple of weeks or so, I can have paint on the walls and have the cabinets hung. So, you know, once she's painted, that's kind of like almost like the icing, if you will, on the cake. You know, it kind of says that she's done, right? But like I said, guys, gonna get out of here, get things underway, and probably fire up the saw one last time for a couple last cuts, get that up there, and then we can focus on the next, you know, next time. Well, guys, got all the bracing up, got everything secured in place where she needs to be. I've started to put it in the light fixture boxes, as well as the plug-in and light switch boxes, of course. I've got one on this wall, a switch on the air compressor room, as well as a 110 plug-in in the air compressor room. Eventually there will be a 240 plug for the air compressor. Debating if I should put a plug-in on this back wall here or not, because technically right now there isn't one. I'm not sure if I should put one there and not use it, or not put one there and need it. So debating on that, of course. Of course, there's the original plug-in over here. I've got an incandescent light, you know, right there, as well as I'll probably put a fluorescent light somewhere, you know, right about here or so as well. Incandescent light there too. I got to pick up another one light box for inside here for an incandescent light as well. But first off the bat, guys, I got to make another trip to the lumber yard, probably coming up here the next few days again. I know I probably should make a list, and I've got the boxes and the 2x4s at the same time, but without the 2x4s that I picked up, I wouldn't have been able to have got the boxes up anyways. So really, everything kind of happens sort of in a backwards way anyways. But guys, she's going fairly good. You know, part 7 of the garage reno, the tool room, is coming right along. But probably going to end her here because, well, this is pretty much all I can do for today. So as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.